I would like to welcome you all to the scumbag era. That basically is just me saying that I'm gonna do what I want to do. Play the games I want to play, which is what I've been doing this entire time. But I've always tried to make things enjoyable to an audience that doesn't exist, and I'm kind of done doing that. I like making these videos. I like editing these videos. I'm just gonna do this for me. So effectively, I'm not like worried about what YouTube considers like advertiser friendly, because I'm not getting ads anyway, and I'll probably never be able to. So here's the deal: if you like what I do, leave a comment, subscribe, maybe share it with somebody else that you might think is good. If you don't like it, fuck it. Go ahead and tell me that you don't like what I'm doing. Yes, I'm not supposed to swear in the first minute, but I don't care. No ads, and that's kind of the plus side to this channel. I'm effectively Wild Wild Westing it. I can do whatever I want. I hope you enjoy the show. Peace out. Because the wild part about life is that no matter who you know, it all ends. Alright, so first off, what we're going to do is we're going to switch to you. So we're going to tattle these toodly tiddlies. Do I want to hurt myself? What a wild sentence. That's a bulky ba-bum. That's a bulky ba-bum. A bulky ba-bum. I think it's like other ba-bums, but it's huge. Its HP is 6, attack is 2, defense is 1. It's weird. It never attacks, but once its fuse is lit, it blows up on its own eventually. I don't mind it taking itself out of the battle, but that explosion hurts us too. Oh, and when it powers up, that attack power is 8, so watch out. What's 8 times 3? 16? 8 times 3 is 24. I'm fine. You'll die, but I won't. Fire and explosions will make them blow up immediately, so I guess setting it off early is one strategy. You can run too, but if you're gonna fight, beat it before it goes off. Alright. Here's an idea. I ain't even thought about using the other one. Completely forgot that they were there. I appreciate you guys like being polite enough to sit there and watch me on this giant star and watch it slowly grow bigger and bigger. Yeet. 34. Oh, look at me math. Look at daddy math. Daddy can math. Oh, when he math. Okay. That. Do I have enough space? I do. Good. Pretty sure we're gonna run into another one of those black box of C's. There's stuff over there, I know there is. There's stuff up there. Mm-hmm. Depth perception, ladies and gentlemen. There's a hole here. Oh, so I Sure, why not? Okay. So, I've been playing Kirby's Kirby and the Forgotten Land. How are you living in there? I've been playing Kirby and the Forgotten Land, and I'm assuming that like Google has heard me talking about it. So. You could argue at this point, like, I really don't need him. As far as, like, secrets go. It's like, as long as you got this. Something nearby. Not just to prove a fucking point. There should be something nearby. No one knows what that means, sweetheart. I'd love to like, be real with you and tell you, oh, yeah, like I got that. I don't remember what I was saying. Yeah, it's gone. Oh, shit. Well, that's not where I was going. What's up? Ugh. So, oh man. Shit. What do we got? What we got? What we got? Sure. So I came across a Reddit post relatively recently. Well, like the post was recent, which is not something I ever experienced on Reddit. Outside of the joke subreddit is. A person was basically saying that they thought Kirby and the Forgotten Land, which is the game that I am playing on, I'm actively playing on the channel right now. It's 6 o'clock slot. And they said the game wasn't fun. They just straight up said the game isn't good. And the question from the people in the subreddit was like people didn't really ask. If I'm being completely honest with you, nobody really asked. Nobody felt like the need to ask because most people just straight up disagreed that the game wasn't fun. Like, no, it's fine. There's absolutely nothing wrong with the game. And the person's complaints were that they felt that the game was too repetitive. Meaning, like, because they've openly decided to 100% the game. That was a decision that they have acknowledged that they are making, and they acknowledge that like, yes, if it wasn't for this, I probably wouldn't be having such a bad time with the game. But as it stands, that's what I'm doing. Like, I'm trying to have a good time with the game. I'm trying to 100% it. And they said because of this, they're trying to get all the Waddle Dees and yada 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 yada. And they say that the reason they don't like the game thus far is simply because, yes, I realize I'm wasting a turn now. Because he's a matador cape. That's why his legs are doing that. It's almost funny. And they were saying that, like, the fact that like the game does this thing where it doesn't tell you, like, if you've not seen or played the game, like every stage has a set number of like quote unquote hidden Waddle Dees, and like in each stage there's a thing to do. Like there's things to do to unlock those hidden Waddle Dees. And like the objective is simply play the game, like explore the like go off the beaten path and just play the game and like play the video game. That's what you're supposed to do. Like that's it. And I ain't gonna front, like the game isn't hard. Like the hardest I think the game has been for me was one of like every boss has a hidden mission where they want you to every boss has it's hard to explain if you've not seen it. I'm just calling them hidden missions. Like there's a main mission which is like get all the Waddle Dees, and then there are like 3 or 4 secret missions under the main mission, and it and you can usually discover them like by just exploring the game. But when it comes to bosses, they're all the same. It's usually beat the boss, which is cool, whatever. Beat the boss, and then it's beat the boss usually with or without a certain ability, or beat the boss with or without a certain ability. Oh shit. Beat the boss in a certain time limit, and beat the boss without taking damage. That's it. Like every single boss in the game has that. And there was one boss, and like mind you, like I think it was like the third boss in the game that like really gave me trouble. Like when it came to beating them without damage, and the only reason it gave me any kind of trouble was explicitly because I was trying to do it long before I was supposed to. Like I was trying to 100% the game as I went along. Ah, okay, I got it. Like that was it. Like I was trying to 100% the game as I went along. And so like I was like, I'm not gonna move on until I get this boss. And that was like quite literally the only reason that particular boss gave me any kind of trouble. Boy, I'm really good at that part. Yeah, that was it. And he was just saying that, like, he said, I forget, he didn't say which stage it was. I'm gonna be real with you. It was good on his end. It was probably like for the better on the side. He didn't say which stage it was, but he said one stage he had to play it about 7 times for him to get everything in the stage. And he simply said that the thing that he would prefer them have done was just straight up tell him what all he needed to do before the stage starts. So like in a normal stage, it simply tells you like get the 4 Waddle Dees. Those 4 Waddle Dees are at the end of the stage, so it's not a problem. But throughout the stage, there's usually 4 or 3 Waddle Dees like I said, like for some of them, it's just exploring the game. Like, you know, you see a fucking, I don't think this is gonna be a good idea. Yeah. Yeah, you just explore the game, like look for any kind of explosive blocks, anything that looks like it might be a hidden path, stuff like that. That's it. That's all you're trying to do. But sometimes it's like, don't fall down this pit, or like beat this enemy without taking damage, or beat this enemy with this particular ability. Like, yeah, I know I said that was the case for the bosses, but it's also the case for the but that's also the case for some of the stages. And like some of them gave me a little bit of trouble, and I ain't gonna lie, like some of them I actually just straight up, like I would look up, like I'd beat the stage. Cause like, but the thing is, like, it doesn't matter which one, like what you do. After you finish the stage, let's say you only do the main objective. You get to the end of the stage and you unlock the cage Waddle Dees. Cool. It will show you what one of the hidden objectives were. And then so like, and it doesn't tell you like where to find it or whatever, but it does tell you like, do this with this, or like get the Waddle Dee from the yada yada yada. Like that's what it does. Man, fucking. So this dude, from what I gathered, because I'm playing the game, like shit, I didn't. The only thing I haven't done, and like only thing I haven't done so far in that game, is fight the final secret boss, and fight the final secret boss and something else. I forget what else. Oh, get all the gachapon things. That's it. Oh, I didn't think I could come up here. Like, that's all I got left to do. So from the way that dude's talking, it feels like you finish the stage, so you just go through the stage normally, wait until the end of the stage, and then look at what it told him to do next, and then he'd go back and forth, go through the stages. And I just straight up said, fuck. I just straight up told the dude, like, you don't have a gamer's instinct. Like, I don't know how many people have been watching me play this, but like, that's how I look at this. It's like, it's important, like, to like, I'm not above using a walkthrough, but I feel like it's super important when you're playing a game to like try to play it blind as best you can. And I cannot stress to you enough that I'm fucking goddamn. I am 100% not ashamed to use the walkthrough. Because shit, I did it with Kirby. Like once, like I had like gone through. If I went through a stage twice and I hadn't gotten everything, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna use I had a guide like already pulled up on my phone as far as like how to do stuff. No questions asked. And the reason simply for that was I was recording it and I wanted to 100% it. Like I feel like if I wasn't gonna 100% it, it wouldn't have mattered. Like, cause you can get through the game. You can get through the game super easy without a guide. If all you're trying to do is just get to the end, yeah, there's more than enough Waddle Dees, because you have to collect a certain amount of Waddle Dees by the end of a world to get to the boss. So I think there's more than enough, like just by getting through to the stages, like finishing the stages. 86. 7. How hard is this lady slap that she can fucking... She can slap this cannon and it does damage. But like Mario jumps on it. Jumpman Mario jumps on it and nothing happens. That's wild to me. But yeah, I was like really tempted to not leave a comment because I was using a phone which the keyboard sucks, and I wasn't finna get up and use my goddamn laptop. But like I just my first statement was, yeah, homie, like your fucking what you call your gamer's intuition is shit. Like the fact that you don't see, like you're playing a game that is clearly telling you what you need to do. Because like once you beat the first stage and you understand how all that shit works, give me a second. Oh god, that hurts. Once you beat a stage and you understand how like all the hidden water these work, from that point forward, you know what you're doing. Like is this as simple? Now it's 96. 5. Why can't you do math? It's 2 minus where you are now. And that's just how I looked at it. Like I was like, homie, yeah, your gamer instincts are bad. And he opened, like the person again, they acknowledged that like if I wasn't trying to 100% it, or like if I wasn't trying to complete it, it probably wouldn't really bother me. But like, I'm just like, dude, this game is made for kids. Like other people were like, yeah, this game is made for children, dude. Like, it's not hard. Like, it's not even like. Now I will say that like once you've gotten to like the end game, like the post-credit content, now that's when it's asking you to play video games. It's asking you to play a goddamn video game. Same goes for fucking like Princess Peach's Showtime. Like yeah, like getting through the game, it's nothing. But once the game is over, yeah, now you got to be a gamer. That's it for right now. In the next, we'll come back and we'll finish the next episode together. Hopefully, you and me, Mario, and his like band of ragtag misfits. Things, stuff, things. All right, get out.